So be very clear that whatever product that you're going in, understand how you're going to make your money when you sell a property. Don't just go in because it's a new launch, and don't just go in because they say that there are more plots coming up. We need to know how to benefit from this fully. Okay, this is a summary, and I think it's very important for many of you to take note. So there will always be opportunity. Okay, because Singapore is ever growing. Okay, there will always be opportunity. So don't, because of certain price level high, and you say that, look, we have missed the boat. Okay, the only reason you have missed the boat is the next factor. Okay, the next factor here is, since every launch is a blockbuster launch right now, over the last 5 launches in the last 9 months, what we saw Piccadilly Grand, and then after that we see after Piccadilly Grand we see Live at MB. After Live at MB, we then see AMO, Sky Eden, and eventually Lentor Modern, correct? Okay. And how many of you, if you were to look back, not just the last 9 months, but if you can look back maybe 24 months, okay, a 1.4 million used to be able to afford a 2+ study 24 months ago. But today, a 1.4 million can likely only buy you a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Is it correct? If you've been in the market in the last 24 months, would you tell me this is correct? Okay, so it's very important that, a lot of people need to do some adjustment. And what is this adjustment I'm talking about? Be open to have flexible requirement, because many people want to only buy a very strict criteria. I want 2-bedroom, and that's it. 2-bedroom, 2 bath. If 2-bedroom, 1 bath, I also don't want. But their budget has been priced out since the last, they have been in the market for the last 24 months. And effectively, even one bidder can make them money. They decided not to take action because they feel that the apprehensiveness is that one bidder cannot make money. But can I then tell you that if we have data to lock in and all these things, you can look at 2 developments that are near the MRT and within the urban transformation area. The one bidders actually make 20% capital gain, close to it, within the first 3 years. So what are these 2 developments? One of it is called Park Esta, and I think its size is about 441 square foot or something like that. Okay, and over a 3 or 4 years holding period, people actually make about 20%. Okay, the other development that I also see is actually Park Colonia. So Park Esta, of course, is based on the Paya Lebar Air Base, or the Kampong Bugis Riverside transformation. And for the other area that we are talking about, it's the Bidadari New Township, and we see Park Colonia enjoy 20% capital gain for their one bidder as well. Okay, so it's very important that we are able to adjust our requirements so that we are able to take action. More importantly, not to be priced up. And then fourth, every development has a different investment horizon to maturity. Be very clear about this, because if you do not know the urbanization plan within that area that you're going in, you may end up going too early and holding longer. Or if not, going in too late, okay? And then eventually, of course, at the end of the day, buy higher and of course making lesser profit. So we need to measure your margin of safety as well. New launches is also sometimes important, but more importantly, there must be new plots of land coming up. So margin of safety is only important if we only left 1 plot. But what if there's 2, 3, 4 plots available? Then margin of safety is something that we could put a sideline to and then focus on a compelling 3, 4, 5 project, especially so within the area that it's like Whiteside integrated development coming up. Okay, and over here, more towards for you. Okay, we need to know that, understand your holding power, because this is what literally makes people to exit a property forcefully. Okay, make necessary adjustment to your requirement to match your right exit strategy. So be very clear that whatever product that you're going in, understand how you're going to make your money when you sell a property. Don't just go in because it's a new launch, and don't just go in because they say that there are more plots coming up. We need to know what are the urban transformation infrastructure and milestone that's coming up that allows you to climb on it as well. Okay, so we then dive into the most recent blockbuster. Okay, so before the blockbuster, we talk about how to spot opportunities within the urban transformation zone. So this is the first chart that you saw just now in the chapter number 1. And more importantly, we need to know that it cannot be more than 800 meters from the MRT. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, property size shouldn't be lesser than 280 units. And last but not least, cannot be the last plot on land. If you're buying the last plot on land, what it means, you're buying the most expensive plot, right? Am I right? Okay, so over here we talk about Lentor Modern. over last weekend. Guko Land sells 84% of Lentor Modern between 1856 per square foot all the way to $2,538 per square foot. And that's really high for outside central region. And what is the compelling reason that they are able to sell this high? First thing, the only site that is integrated, that has direct access to the MRT. Okay, and again, that based on my last educational masterclass series, I did mention that if you are in an area of a less established or mature area in terms of amenities, the integrated development will be the first to be launched rather than the last. Okay, and with that in mind, Lentor Modern was the first to be launched. Okay, very much alike to Watertown and Punggol in the past as well. And then we also have a few more plots that yet to be released. So collectively, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 more plots. And out of 5 plots, 2 already bidded. One at Lentor Hill Parcel A, the other one at Lentor Hill Parcel B. The rest are still up for grabs. And again, first plot to be launched, and it forms the entire so-called matrix that I mentioned just now. More plots of land, integrated development, direct access to the MRT, and also not lesser than 280 units. And then upcoming launches to look out for, which is what the showcase of one of the development that I want to point your attention to. So this is called Terra Hill, the former Fling Park at Pasir Panjang. So in this instance, in year 2025, we will already be seeing some form of price appreciation because of the MRT. They will be coming full circle. It's just 320 meter bearings apart from Terra Hills, and this will form that full circle in 2025. Okay, so Keppel Cantonment and Prince Edward train station will be fully connected to Marina Bay train station. And then in year 2027, what we also see, it's the Dover Knowledge District likely to be completed. No confirmed date yet, but anything that government announced from a digital district standpoint usually takes about 7 years or so to be completed. And this was announced back in the 2019 draft master plan. Okay, so it's within proximity to Dover Knowledge District, and it is made up of 3 wide sites.